So you want to buy a home here in Houston, Texas, but you're trying to figure out what the Houston housing market is up to. Well, listen, I'm Shadrya, Patton, and I'm going to give you the latest housing market numbers as of January the 10th, 2023 for single family homes in Houston, Texas. So let's talk about what's happening in this market. There are 5 stats that I recommend you track if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in Houston. Navigate to this link on the screen or the link in the video to subscribe and get the stats for your specific zip code. All right, the number 1 stat is the Market Action Index. This answers your question of how's the market. The Market Action Index compares the current rate of sales versus inventory. It's your indicator of supply and demand. As of January the 10th, the Market Action Index is 36, which is unchanged from last week, but is lower than it was last month. An index between 35 and 44 indicates that we are in a slight seller's advantage. So keep an eye on the Market Action Index, because if it falls below 35, we're going to be in a buyer's market, and then we're most likely going to see a decrease in the overall home prices. However, maybe this will go up and we'll find out that buyers are ready to take action for now. So, since it is no shocker that the market has been cooling off for some time now due to higher interest rates and other factors, this chart is from January 2022 to now. It shouldn't be a shocker to you either. So it's basically on a downward trend. Okay, number 2, the second key statistic that you need to be following is the median list price. The median list price for Houston as of January the 10th is $359,000. That is a slight reduction of last week's price of $359,900. Now, the median list price is the leading indicator of home values. If the median list price is consistently increasing, then you know that home values are increasing. If the median list price is decreasing, then so are those home values. But listen up, I do have some good news. The median list price of new listings has jumped up this week from last week. So as of January the 10th, it was $319,950. It was actually only $301,745 last week. So the median list price of new listings is basically the most recent activity of what's happening nearby. Also, this number, it tends to climb about a month or so before the overall median price of the market. So we can expect to see the home prices increase within the next 30 or 90 days, or at least I sure hope so. Now, the best inventory typically gets listed around the spring, so prices are going to typically rise at that point. We just don't know how much it's going to rise, okay? Now, here's a chart that shows you the trends of the median list price since January of 2022. So you're looking at an entire year here just to kind of see what it looks like. So it basically shows you that the prices are going down from the beginning of the year, went up over the summer as we'd expect. However, when those interest rates started increasing around end of June, July-ish, the median list price has consistently showed a decline since then, but we're still hoping that we can get an increase in the price for this spring. The third statistic that you want to consider is the average and the median days on the market. This is simply how long it takes the home to sell. Now, as of January the 10th, the properties currently available have been on the market for an average of 100 days, which is only 1 day more than it was last week, which was 99. Now, the median days on the market is recorded as 77, which is the same as last week. So again, we want to keep in mind that it's common for higher priced homes in an area to take longer to sell than those in lower price ranges. Now, here's a chart that shows you how it started in 2022 and how it's going right now. The first one right here is the average days on the market. This second chart is the median days on the market. Okay, so those were the first 3 housing statistics that you need to be familiar with if you want to buy, sell, or invest in Houston. Please subscribe to get the market reports automatically sent to you so that you can watch the trends, okay? All you have to do is subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon if you want to be notified about new videos about Houston's real estate statistics. All right, number 4, moving right along, the 4th statistic that you should be looking at is inventory. As of January the 10th, the amount of inventory is 4,439 homes currently available on the market. This is actually less than last month's inventory, which was, I'm sorry, last week's inventory, which was 4718. So supply is getting tighter, okay? The Altos research experts say that every year inventory hits a low, okay? They are expecting that this January will be the month for that. So you should be watching that as well, because I think inventory is going to rise, especially over the spring, and hopefully it keeps on going through the summer and fall. Check out this chart so that you can see both the 7-day and the 90-day average or available inventory. All right, y'all. So number 5, the 5th statistic that you will start keeping an eye on here in Houston is properties with a price decrease. As of January the 10th, that figure is at 43%, which is less than last month's percentage of 45%. This tells you that 43% of active listings have accepted a price decrease because demand was low. Better yet, they didn't have the buyers putting in offers quick enough, so they reduced their price. Now, in a normal market, you tend to see about 30 to 35% of sellers initially overprice their homes and then eventually reduce the price of their home to attract buyers. Now, keep in mind that if you are a seller right now, you might be fine with staying on the sidelines for a little bit. Why? That's because your mortgage is probably super cheap due to the fact that you probably refinanced during the pandemic. Also, you know that buyers are scarce because those interest rates are making it harder for them to get what they want. So, know what you are walking into if you are ready to get into this market, and that's whether you're on the seller side or the buyer side. Now, here's the chart for properties with the price decrease. Throughout the year, the number has increased. However, if you look to the far right, you can see that the 7-day and 90-day average is taking a downturn. So we'll just keep watching it. All right, y'all. So because I am selling Houston, here's your tip of the week. Keep an eye on the available inventory, the days on the market, median list price in your specific zip code. It's going to help you to understand how competitive the housing market is when you actually get ready to buy or sell. Also, know that the median rent in Houston was $21.50 as of January the 10th. So if you are paying over or near this amount, you may want to reach out to me so that we can analyze how buying versus renting will impact you over the next few years. If you buy, at least you'll be increasing your equity from the purchase. And when you get ready to resell, hopefully you'll get more money back plus some. So it's definitely worth at least having the discussion. Now click the link in the description to check out the local market activity in your area. All you have to do is use your zip code. Check the market activity to see if your area is heating up or cooling off based on that market action index. Also use the median list price segment charts to see what you can buy in your price range and compare that to like different neighborhoods. You can simply comment your zip code below if you want to see more specific information about any neighborhood you are interested in. All right, again, I'm Shadrya Patton with JPAR Realty. Please subscribe, hit the like button and the bell icon to be notified about new videos on moving and shaking around Houston.